Okay. We are live. YouTube should be working. Yo. Okay, good. Alright, so I was thinking about starting with something with one of the default packs. But I honestly have no idea what to do with that, so we may just jump straight into one of the... Yeah, the pre-mates. Where is it? Elpets is what I have at the top of the thumbnail, at least. Yeah, welcome everybody. Henry, congrats on getting first. How do you do? I'm doing okay, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Patat, hello. Wolf, welcome. Yeah, again, I'm doing okay. Very tired. I don't know if this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but we'll see. But yeah, as for what I have planned today, we do have the next in the pets that start with whatever letter. So we have Elpets today. As always, everything's on the left side. Scared of people cheating with Leviathan because that does summon fish, but it is start of turn, so it's not like it's unusable. And what else? There's like Loyal Chinchilla in here as well, which is why I put it as a thing in the thumbnail. And besides that, I want to do non-shop pets today, so yeah, another thing with Loyal Chinchilla, and I have added Easter egg because we did not have that in the last couple of times. Time to take the L, exactly. CJ, hello. Shamrocks. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, Sinestro, happy Sunday. Okay, anyway, let's get something queued up. I'm just gonna call it L. Those are... Oh, wait. Hold on. Eel, maybe? Put it in caps just so it's more obvious, but I don't think it matters. But yeah, give me a second to change the title and make chapter markers, because I'm going to try and do it right today. Alright, good. Your lobbies have helped me prep for this upcoming SAP tourney. I'm so excited. Never learned how the pets of these random... You never have learned half of the pets for these random custom lobbies. Well, I'll wish you luck, and I'm glad it could help a little bit. Tyler, hello. I'm doing okay, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Can't confirm that it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was almost certain, but I know it comes up every now and then. Like, people ask, and I've never confirmed it myself, so... Yeah, I'm just going off what other people say. You love trying your best on the weekly packs, then I watch you in... Oh. I've had a... It's annoying. I had another run that I wanted to make a video with this week. I didn't play a whole lot of the weekly. But I never got a second run for a video, so I never actually edited it, and then I just felt like it was too late. But next week. You hated this week? I quite liked it. I think my least favorite part was I did try and do some achievement hunting type stuff, and I went for interesting builds as well, and they always died. They still made it far, but I had so many interesting runs that died at 8 or 9 that, you know, had the late game potential, but yeah. There was a lot of people doing the, you know, semi-scummy strats, so, you know. How do you join? You put in the code up here. If that is not enough, then yeah, follow the... Hold on. There we go, yeah, follow stream elements. Don't know if you're just tired and playing poorly, but you're getting killed this weekly. It's funny, I play a lot better when I'm... Not tired, definitely, but... Yeah, when I'm not, like, recording or anything, if I'm just half paying attention, like, watching a stream, say, and... Yeah, playing on my phone or other monitor. I feel like that's when I'm playing at my best. But that's not content, so... Because I'm never going to be the sort of person that, like, records runs and then does a sort of voiceover commentary after the fact. Like, that's not my style, so yeah, have to compromise. Anyway, let's wait to... Oh, hold on, pings. Send the Discord ping, and then we'll wait a minute or two. It's only 4 minutes past, it's not too bad. He said 3 hours last night. That's definitely a lot worse than me, but I wasn't like, crazy far behind. Like, I got 4 or 5 hours initially, and then after that, it was just very spotty. Like, I was just kind of half asleep until I forced myself out of bed. Unicorn party? What does that mean? It should be an emote. Wait, did it not? Wait, I do have... I should still have Discord Nitro. So yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see it. Mr. Chili, good evening. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm pretty... yeah, eager to get into something, so I think we're going to start then. So, yeah, this is only pets that start with the letter L. Everything is on the left side of the pack. There is chinchilla. You can't use chinchilla, but you can sell it for a loyal chinchilla. So that is the one rule. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing only pets that start with the letter L. So that is like Lemming, up to Lemur, up to Leech, up to Leafy Sea Dragon, up to Liska, and up to Leviathan. So all of those things and everything to the left of them, Loyal Chinchilla is included in that. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. If you find a slot, that is good too. And I could cycle Beaver and end on an apple, but I think we need to try and find more things to play. Big. And I'm probably going to keep these together for a while, so... yeah, I think I'm going to cycle the Duckling. Because we're going to stack this on turn 3, and it's going to be pretty big, so I may want to just keep it for a while. Alright. So yeah, sell, give the leftmost shot hit plus 2 HP. I haven't explained what these do yet, but they currently don't do anything, so I don't really need to. And yeah, we're just going to cycle you, but it's a shame I can't end on another one there. It's a second combo, so sure. Okay, so these are sell, gain 1 gold next turn, and these just don't do anything, but yeah, cheap 2/2, so that's nice. Beyond that, yeah, I probably want Lucky Cat. Like, Leech is cool if you have more things to stack together. But I don't know, I forgot to put in Gingerbread. I thought of so many other things, but I forgot that. Oh well. Alright. I think I'm gonna stack everything anyway, or maybe we start with these. We can maybe wait a bit longer. Like, I'm not that excited about the tier 3s, but the tier 4s, there's a crazy amount of stuff here, and yeah, I feel like these 4 in the middle are probably the best. So yeah, maybe we can just wait a bit. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna prep you to get more stats, though. It's another one. Finding a Lemur would be crazy good. Lizard would be great to start stacking stats onto instead. But yeah, not sure. I still don't know about this. Like, is it worth pilling a Flamingo just for the 2/2? I don't know how long I'm keeping these. It might be. Alright, well, I'm gonna trust you at the front. Let's try this. I have some cherries, so before battle, gain 2 trumpets. Summon a 2/2 dog when all but one thing is dead. There's a lot of ladybirds. I'm not sure if I've seen one of those yet, but not too bothered. Huge. Okay. Faint, give the 2 nearest friends behind +1/+1. Just easy pill, so 2/2, 4 gold, not too bad. Can... Yes, okay. I'm thinking maybe cycle Cuddletoad and end on Lizard, just so we have a full team and a toy. Like, it's a fairly efficient way to use it. And hey, Leech with Lizard for Lizard Tails. That's nice. Okay. So I could make something higher level. With these things, it doesn't matter. I could use it on my bad guy just for the XP. Might not be horrible. Yeah, that's probably my best move, actually. Okay, and these are actually fairly large now. So let's put the 5/5 at the front, then you, then these can follow up. Hurt, summon a 3/1 Lizard Tail. It works 2 times per turn. I don't think I'm at risk of this dying and me not getting any value, but yeah, there's always the chance that it gets one-shots. We only get one thing out of it. It's going to be a lot more scary when Lynxes are around, though. Robot Dog, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great one. Hey. It's more chinchilla. Anyway, Lynx. I love Lynxes. Locust or Lobster. This would be very nice if I'm going to prep for a pivot soon. And I'm still not too attached to these guys, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Lobster. So, friend summoned. If outside a battle, give it +2/+2. So that's permanence. That's very nice. So yeah, you're now at 7/5. It's not bad. And now I need to decide what's worth going for, because cycling for a puppy would be cool. I don't think I need to try and go for these. Like, again, Leech to make Lizard Tails could be fun, especially if you're leveled up. But maybe I just look for Avocado. Maybe like some protective equipment on some of these. Or Cherries you, maybe? That's fine as well. As long as I don't lose, I guess. Okay. Start the battle, deal damage to a random enemy equal to the sum of all friendly levels. So that is a 7 damage snipe. Pretty good. You had a nice walk this morning. 13 miles, jeez. Wait, how long does a 13-mile walk take? Am I right in thinking that's like a few hours? Dude, I am not good with... common knowledge, right? I could Garlic you, but I really just want to find avocados here. So yeah, this all kind of hard. There we go. I could cycle. I could get rid of Lizard Tail, cycle Puppy, end on Lima, except that would be bad. I still think I want the Puppy toy, even over the Lima, so... Yeah, I think we do that, but... Yeah, do I buy this just because it's a 5/5 that I can play and I just ignore the toy? That's probably a decent thing to end on. So yeah, we're just going to skip that one. Break, stock of free lasagna, which gives a pet +2/3. Do you think it's better than the protection? Well, it's greedy, but yeah. Yeah, it took you 4 to 5 hours, okay. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I've been on a walk that long. I just do like little ones, like an hour at most, really. I do not need more lemmings. I will happily take as many lynxes as you want to give me. Llama might be okay as well, because I probably am going to be running an empty slot eventually. But yeah, I mean, we can take a long comb. I'm not super sold on it. Freeze other banana. Don't need you. I could play a Leafy Sea Dragon, but I don't really want to. I could pretty easily make it trigger before this, but I can't even put good equipment on it. Like, cherries would be fine, but that's kind of it, so I think I'm not interested. Different toy, but we're kind of locked in on the current one here. And yeah, we're still going to get rid of a lot of this kind of soon, so I think getting second lobster, which is also a 5/5, is still fine. Llama, I don't know. I said it'd be fine, but I don't think we're in a great position to buy that now. And I kind of do want to just greed and find as many of these as I can. That's good. Would probably cycle a cockatoo as well. Don't think it's worth doing anything fancy with you. Spicy getting close. Alright, so I would much rather see the tier 6s here, because there are 5 of them, and I feel like most of them are pretty great. Loveland Frogman is a way to scale, though, so that's another thing to consider, but I might be fine just with the cycle stuff. So I think I'm going to wait. Hold on, sell gain 2 gold next turn, which is going to be tier 5, and that's probably when I do want some extra stuff, so maybe we can do something like this now. Hold on. I'm just pumping on you. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna roll. Let's see if we can find some extra money or, yeah, XP for you or something. That is XP. I could sell Chinchilla, Cycle Crow, and on Longcomb Sawfish. That's fine for a bit. Get out of my way, everything. Alright, but I'm not getting rid of Lynx ever, so yeah, I'm gonna give you the XP. 5 enemy attacks, gain plus 4 HP, and remove 4 health from all enemies. It's probably anti-synergy if I'm going for a sniper comp, but just the self-healing's got to be pretty good, I hope. Definitely going to lose. 2 levels, great. Okay, so I need to decide whether I sell Longcomb for the triple lobster thing again, or stack everything together. Anyway, like I'm probably stacking everything. Like I want to level this. So yeah, we'll do that. We found a Leviathan. Start of turn, summon a 6/6 fish and give it plus 2 XP. Okay, so that's potentially money generation and a bit of scaling. And again, I probably do want an empty space, so I think that works fine. Maybe I don't know if that's the right way to do that, but I'm doing it that way. And we did find another thing worth playing, so I think I am getting rid of something this turn. The unfortunate thing is, these are kind of really similar. Like, I'd rather get rid of this and then play something else to end on later. I'm gonna get rid of it, but yeah, let's keep rolling. Okay. So yeah, leopard, lynx, lobster, leviathan, and that's start of turn summon a fish, so I don't need to worry about it screwing up as long as I sell them. Great. Yeah. Oh, lioness as well. Pets sold, give future shop pets of the same tier, +1/+1. That's 2 times per turn. I don't know. I'm thinking no, like, we probably just kind of agreed here. I'm gonna television. Alright. So, I think we level you. Because that should give me... I'd maybe have to do it again, actually, for that to be really worth it, but that's fine. This is so weird. I need to find another good thing to play. And honestly, I kind of just want it to be a leopard or a lionfish. Like, I want to go really hard on the scaling, and I'm kind of happy to just cycle to do it. Just whether I actually hold on to these or not. Thinking no, but, you know, maybe would be better. Yeah, see you later, Robo. Try winning the lobbies. We'll do, we'll do. Very important snipe. At least for screwing them over long term. Yay, alright. Okay, happy with that. I am just going to sell the fish instead of trying to level it up, I think. You know, before selling it, because I have to do that anyway. Mongoose probably is worth holding on to. But yeah, let's get into the leopard down. So we're finally done with lobster then, because I think this is the team until maybe right at the end of the game where I don't need an empty space. And I'm just gonna buy this. Like, we can maybe cycle a bit more, but yeah, it's not too bad. No, I have to stack that in anyway. I need the Leviathan, right? Okay, well, it's good. I do need equipment. We're definitely not going a mana route. But yeah, it would be very nice to get this guy leveled up, because I don't know why I thought I'd get the level 3 fish out of it if I did it there, but I'm not even getting the benefit of the bigger fish. So yeah, level definitely probably better on one of the leopards there. What does the Liska do? Faint, spend mana to remove 1 of each stat per mana or something. I need to read that again. But yeah, without consistent mana generation, it's probably not something I need. Alright, tutus everywhere. Big fish. Mammoth, maybe worth pilling. Yggdrasil, okay, nice for summons, I guess. These are probably going to scale up more, and I'm going to try and do that intentionally, so... yeah. And I still just want to greed. We're already doing so well. I feel like we can afford to. And this is amazing, great. Just going to level one of these. Lionfish. Yeah, we're kind of done on slotting things in, so I'm thinking no. Those are great as well. Scaling or Okra? So Okra is going to be very good, because I imagine there's going to be a lot of... there's going to be a decent number of snipers around, but outside of that, like, it's just decent protection. We'll get the Okra. The carrot could have been cool, because it's just more scaling, but... we already have a lot of stats, and I don't know whether it's worth going for the extra 1/1 a turn. Compared to potentially just saving me a couple of HP. Level 4 for lionfish. Lizard lemur. I'll maybe freeze that, but yeah, that is nothing for me right now. Okay. Stack that in, and I think I'm still gonna roll. Huge. Big. Something to pull the mammoth with. And... okay, forget mammoth. We pull blobfish. I could keep the mammoth frozen to look for another one, but... I don't know. I mean, it's great if I find a pill within a turn or something, but otherwise it may just be better to take whatever stuff we can actually find. So, yeah. Just hoping we can copy something good with anglerfish, really. So there are a lot of llamas up here. Decent number of Loveland frogmans around, too. Yeah, Louis, you can't keep the fish. That does not start with L. I was always worried for a second there. I thought all my snipes came out and I just didn't kill anything. Okay. Just think cycle, sure. Alright, I'm feeling pretty strong. I think we maybe level the Leviathan if the anglerfish lets us. Nope. But maybe this one. Yay. Alright, let's do that then. I have to say, this probably isn't worth it. But yeah, we're going to have 3 extra gold a turn and what, get the random 2/2 as well. So 3 gold and a pizza for free every turn. That's worth a fair bit, I think. I'll hold on to this as well. I kind of like Cock too. Or should I? Because a pizza's just better value. It feels good value, but it's 2/2 for 2 gold, whereas these are 4/4 for 3 gold, which is definitely better. I'll probably buy pizzas, okay. It's Kalu. Thank you for the 42 months. Yo, appreciate it. It's happy birthday, Keenoe. It was my birthday yesterday. But thank you very much. What challenge is next? Probably non-shop pets. Oh yeah, we get the 1-1 as well. Forgot about that. So it's even better than I thought. Keep greeting with Mongoose Television. There are 2 leopards in there. Like, we're very likely to find it. Cool, try and get you leveled up. I'm debating holding on to one of these, because we're spending so much money every turn. I may just... I don't know. There's a world where it's fine, but I think I'm good. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. So old now, he's like 46, almost. I feel like I'm 46. Oh, hold on. No. No, we're still very strong. I keep forgetting that I'm also just big. Like, it's not just my leopards that are huge. Everything's kind of the same size. Yeah, we're definitely cycling you. We could freeze questing beast or something, but even like leveling it for a level 2 questing beast, I just don't care. Yeah. I'll maybe freeze a stingray. I kind of like that, but I don't know. Just looking at it, I'd kind of rather the smooth scaling if we can get that. Also, we're getting very close to being capped out on levels. 1 day delayed B-Day greeting is not bad. Oh, I totally agree. No, I appreciate it. B-Day's bad a whole month before. Friends actually see the viral. Nah, it's all good. I'm not very, like, big on my birthday anyway. It's Sunday already? There's no patats here. Wow. Whose birthday is it? Because he's... Today's yours too. Yo, 3D Clips. Happy birthday. It was mine yesterday, but yeah. Why is this as well? I know they changed this ages ago, but I forget the level in Frogman actually gives you some mana. In my head, it's still like exclusively just a jump scaler. There is a leopard in there. We might be able to find it. We didn't. Okay, I'll just have to cycle that really, because I'm not going to end on it, and I'm... Yeah, I need to work out what I'm doing at the end of the game, because while I still love Leviathan right now, I could risk trying to transform it later, maybe. It would have to be Competo, and I'd get 1 shot, and then I'd have to sell it, but... Yeah, even as a 50-50, there's probably an argument to get rid of it in favor of, like, trying to spam level up a Lynx or something. So I need more equipment, so I'll definitely do this. And I don't think anything's going to get 1 shot, so Bitterbread might be fine on these big dudes. And Crow. I'm actually going to leave Crow. I imagine we can find the rest of the stuff anyway. I change your equipment. Oh, it's the fairy dust that gives mana. Okay. That does sound right. I transform the fish. I could, but yeah, transforms are limited to the same tier or a higher tier, which would just mean like these guys. Unless, again, you find a lot of Competo, and it's not actually in the packs. You'd have to get it from Corner whatever it is. Cornucopia. By the way, we're definitely freezing Mongoose here. And I don't like these. We could take a Jurian, but... Nah, I don't like it. We'll take a steak, and I'm going to leave it behind. And try again. Good equipment. Okra. I do enjoy okra. I don't know if I should, but I do really enjoy okra. Also, don't know whether to just buy stats or not. I'm not finding any cheap options, and I'm kind of running out of things to do. Like, I'm almost maxed out on levels. I'm pretty much done with equipment. Roll down one. Not going to try and get level 2. Yeah, we'll go with this. Also, let's make sure we give the smaller one the flashlight. It doesn't matter so much because everything is very balanced, but if I get one of these to 50-50, then it doesn't mean any wide scaling things like, you know, pilling a mammoth, blue-ringed octopus will be slightly less value. Okay. More free money. I'm gonna keep reading though. Television, all the way. Alright, more okra, dude. I could take a hot dog instead. Oh, dude, it is over. We have this. I'm taking the hot dog, but I kind of wanted to hit the left guys, because he's already, yeah, a little bit too high on attack. Capped you out, alright. Freeze Stingray, if there's time, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna buy that and send it. I do really want to find my last 2 XP. Like, I rolled a crow thinking it'd be really easy to get. I'm trusting that I'm fine anyway, but yeah, maybe that wasn't the move. And Ollie, please, fish does not start with L. Leopard the strongest pet besides Behemoth with equipment? I honestly don't know. It's one of the better ones. There are things that are very similar to it, like Rooster and Setnir have very sort of comparable power. Let's try really hard to get your level, I think. Stats. Freeze you. Yay! Alright, we found it. Okay, so everything's level 3. I do kind of want to end on something else for the links now, because assuming it's not over this turn, which it could be if they both face me. Again, don't really know how the game works on that sense. But yeah, on the final turn, I won't need to use the Leviathan again, so we can definitely just put something down. So maybe I don't even worry about the stats over here. Just like try and find enough, yeah, like enough XP for another links maybe, because there's one on both teams. I think that sounds good. Dude, I love it. We do have another turn. Come on, mongoose. No mongoose. Kind of hoping to end with another toy, but I think we can win without it, so I'm just gonna go straight into... Oh. Into leopards. Is that worth it? It's doing a 5 damage snipe. If I got to Lynx, it'd be doing like 13. I'm gonna roll it. I'm not gonna use the chocolate. Toys, but eh. Starfruit maybe. We did find a Lynx. I prefer it, but it's still kind of limited. We can buy the Lynx and, oh, wait, we can cycle Puppy and Lynx and Starfruit. That's still a great turn. Alright, start a battle, make the first enemy weak. I don't know if they have equipment that can negate that, but whatever. Yggdrasil's pretty great, because it's very likely to just explode. And there we go. They do have a very scary front line. I'm gonna leave this here anyway, but this one has the least... Yeah. This one has the least protection in case it runs into a 50-50. Didn't matter though, we were very large with very good snipes. And yeah, solid first game, okay. Well, GG's everybody. Good game, good game. Sorry that I have not been keeping up with chat too well. Every time I looked in, I saw, like, conversations that I had no context to. Another Sunday, another Keenoe bullying us. I mean, if it means I get to do well in lobbies again, I'm kind of down. I had a rough Wednesday. Actually, no, the runs were fairly good, but I remember I like completely threw the first one and the last one. And that I made like one mistake on each run that just insta-killed it. Oops. Leopard must be the most bought tier 6 pet for Keenoe. Let's see. Wait. Stats. I don't think there's a main... No, it's this guy. Dude, it's barely top 5. This makes sense. I imagine a lot of this is just from like early days, whatever it is, Turtle Pack. But yeah, I imagine you're up there because you just buy them every time you see them. There's like no reason not to. And I put them in a lot of my lobbies. So yeah, it makes sense. Do you have any IRL super auto pets? I have 2 IRL super cats, yeah. Can you join a mobile? You can. I've not done it, but you definitely can. Let's not talk about the bowling ball incident. Yeah, I agree. Time to move on. Where is it? Non-shop pets, right. Okay, so last time we did this, I did not have Easter again, so we couldn't get whatever he's called, Monty. He is now in here, so yeah, I believe we have all the obvious easy access guys that you can get without cheating. So yeah, I'm just gonna call that shop. We're doing non-shop pets only, so anything that you'll literally never find in the shop with a natural roll. So yeah, like bees, buses, rams, Monty, Tand, etc. You bought your cat a birthday cake? Didn't even have cake for your birthday. Wow. I feel like that's the kind of thing that I would do. Oh, also there's a hydrate. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, nothing from any pack. Just all the little, like, secret token things. Including the transformations, so, like, you can't have... What's it called? You can't have Flounder, but you can have, like, the transformed version adult Flounder. Same with, like, you can't have a Galata, but you can have a Sleeping Galata. I'll point out most of it, I think, but yeah. It's not the shop pets. Technically, yes. I kind of like to include it with the other non-shop pets because it's just stuff that you know, basically never see. But yeah. All Moby Dicks. Okay, I don't remember what the different levels do, but I assume that would break it in the same way that the other, like, remove self from game. Yeah, pets do. Alright, we have one more space. Probably just start when that happens, but yeah, tier 1, we do have pill bugs, so you will be able to pill things, so, you know, bee, cooked roach, and cricket zombie thing is available. The easiest thing to get is loyal chinchilla, and you are allowed duplicates, so if you want, like, full team of the same stuff, that is all good. There we go. Okay. Anyway, good luck, everybody. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing non-shop pets only, so in this one, you can only use pets that can't be found in any shop on, like, a natural roll. So stuff like loyal chinchilla, zombie cricket, cooked roach, etc. All food is allowed, anything goes in the shop phase. If you find a soft, that is also allowed. And I'm going to roll that, because if we don't have a pill bug, I can't get these out yet. So we need to find a chinchilla or a pill bug, and then I'll worry about doing things. There we go. Just buff that up as well while I'm running out of time. Okay. Okay, 3-3. That might be enough. It's not. We got weakness. Dude, I don't want to just like make my whole team like one big chinchilla. Okay, I'm actually gonna unfreeze this then because we have a pill and I could wait for tier 2, but it actually might be better to try and find these now. There we go. Okay, so we can put honey on the cockroach. Then we build this and we get a 2-2 cooked roach as well as the bee. So not like insane, but an improvement. Beyond that, I think we do just roll away the other one. Like, yeah. Try and like swap some stuff around, but I think this is fine. Sorry, I just like punched the mic. Don't know if it picked that up. Should I really be worried about these things? Also, isn't it random? Hold on. Yeah, let's make a random perkless enemy weak. So I'm just getting unlucky that... I guess the first time it was kind of guaranteed. But yeah, hitting my big guy again with weakness is kind of rough. And we do want stats. I'd like to get another thing down if we can, but... Yeah, if I have protection from a Lematoy, Eucalyptus perks my frontmost thing, block up to 4 damage once, then I think just... Yeah, putting stuff down is decent. I'm losing my brain, but hold on. Alright. So, other things that are now available, we could get a Day Crawler, which you get by pilling a Night Crawler. You do have to have summoned something, so it does count. I'm assuming it counts for its own play, but it might not. And then, yeah, there's Lizard Tail. You punch your mic all the time, verbally abuse it too. So mean. But yeah, relatable. Okay, very glad I bought the cherries. We're not very big, but we have a lot of little spammy small dudes. Yeah, I said before the lobby, but duplicates are allowed, so if you want to run multiple of the same thing, that's all good. I'm assuming I'm putting this here. It's not provide shop rewards on level ups. There's no real reason to go for yours. Yeah, you already have equipment, but yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, it's 2-2 to those. Mana potion. Nah. I kind of just want to get this down, because if we can get some of the tier 5 stuff, tier 4 stuff, sorry, because there's a lot of stuff here, that'd be ideal. Yeah, refreshing the Lima, that's fine. And another pill. Most things do require a pill, so I think I'm okay with that. Let's see, yeah, this is maybe okay. You can't use a termite. Remember, it's anything that's not in any pack, not just in this one. And July, congrats on the sub. Yo, huge. Yeah, same with Duckling, none of that, please. And Capybara, I don't get why this is happening so much, but yeah. Echo, good afternoon. Alright. Yeah, I'm just getting this back, I think. Probably. I could bill you. It's decent equipment if it doesn't get sniped somehow, but that's pretty unlikely unless someone cycles a thing that isn't in the pack. Alright. Let me try then. So yeah, Rambutan. Before attack, gain 3 mana, so I'm gonna swap around stuff so something else gets the plastic saw. But I'm hoping that means you get to double trade anyway. And I don't know, I could buy stats, but I'm gonna have to combine these at some point, so I don't want to buy stats until they've stacked together. At least not random stats. Sheep pill, okay, I can sack those next turn. And maybe cherries it. I wish I could do it this turn. I'd even sell this guy to get it done this turn, but... Yeah. Can't really do that. That's a level. Second sheep. I'm going to freeze it, but I don't know. Better Fish's next turn now. Yeah. Nearest friend behind, +4, +2 until next turn, so kinda sad. As is me dying again. Alright. Well, I'm still just doing this. I'm gonna wait for next turn to fill this one, but we can cycle it now, I guess. You know, do that, cherries, you. And then we have 1 gold. Okay. There are a lot of sheep. And I think I'm going to keep one of them frozen, because, you know, we can stack that in, that's easy. And I can get rid of one of these to pill another sheep, get another level up. Not sure how useful it is the further we go, but... You know, it's just stats, it might be. Actually, hold on. Combining for a tier 5. So, getting a hippogriff, which is stacking an eagle and a horse, might be cool. The rest, I don't know. Like, good dog could be interesting. I don't know, maybe it's better to do this now. There's a lot of very useful stuff at the next tier. Yeah, okay, I'm changing what I'm going for then. Bust from Deer is great, but Fairy Ball from Fairy Armadillo is just incredible. So yeah, gonna look for that, I think. Also, my poor front line is just getting one shot through his protection every turn. Alright, anyway, I need to find a hedgehog or a badger and a pill. I could buy it early and just pray, but I really do not trust that. We'll buy some stats for you. And everything's tier 1, so I don't think I can trust this. I probably should, but try and not hit the B or something, please. Oh. Galata, okay. I probably do have to freeze that. It's just a shame there isn't really... I don't know. It's so many stats, but I really need to swap out my team. Like, I'm not going to win on 2 HP with base abilityless pets. So, yeah, I'm just going to double down on trying to get a Fairy Armadillo. Probably going to end up dead, but... Yeah, can't win them all. Fairy is a transformation. Yeah. How are you going to hurt Fairy Armadillo in the shop phase? By pilling a badger or something. Badger's ideal, because then it doesn't hurt the rest of my team. But yeah, there's that and there's hedgehog. So yeah, just pill and one of these guys. Then I'm going to keep pumping you. And I might take a Tandnosk as well, actually. Like, I find them kind of fun. Pill, okay. So yeah, we're still looking for explodey dudes, but I also kind of want to find the brown goat. And that's mostly it. We'll see. This team has 2 fairy balls. Nice to see that the sloth is still doing well. And yo, we have a lion! Okay, big respect for that. Those are rare. Hippogriff, cool. Puppy shouldn't be in here. We have another lion. And please, get rid of the termite. Okay, also, what is happening? Why are there so many lions? What is this team? I don't understand what's happening. Oh, Lion now has just killed the Chimera. Right, because it starts as 3/3. So you don't have to give it mana, okay. Alright then, well, I have no use for 3 of those. Hold on. Finding an Ammonite would be very good, so I think it is worth pilling a sheep here. And then I'm probably going to cycle the pill bug too. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hydra. So we could get a 5/5 Hydra head out of that. What are people running as front lines? Okay, I'm afraid we're instead going to go for peanut butter and just run my little ram there. And I am going to make sure I have this ready as well. And I don't know, I could get an easy bus or something. Maybe Fairy Armadillo is too late now. Maybe Dannoth's too late. Maybe I just have to go for Monty's. This is getting so awkward. Yeah, okay, let's just get the deer down. I'm still not doing a Galata. And then I'm just gonna have to look for Easter eggs, because we still have a lot of, like, default kind of junky early tier things. So if I can find a load of eggs and then a load of pills afterwards to make lots of Monties, that'd be cool. And hey, I could get a golden retriever. That's also a non-shop pet, and not, like, normally available. I'm not going to, but yeah. Alright, also I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and if I tried to, like, level it up by getting extra XP or just finding a bus naturally from a Venus flytrap, that wouldn't get the chili or any of the, like, crazy extra stats, so definitely going to be leaving that. Zebra's just crazy good stats, so yeah, probably sell you next time for it. Another pill, and we did find an Easter egg, nice. Yeah, looking at it, I could have maybe ended on, like, buy quail chick, give that Easter egg, pill it, but again, I'm pretty happy to pill and get rid of any of these two. Pill. Freeze that one, but yeah, we'll worry about it later. I do think my regular bus should have maybe been up here. Or maybe one behind it, I don't know. There's a lot of people running a frontline bus, but then I don't really know where I should leave my own things. Eagle. So what? Am I stacking that in or selling for money? Because I'm probably going to Monty pill that as well eventually. So yeah, maybe just having the money is better at the moment. We'll... This one, I didn't even have to do this. I kind of did because I wanted to cycle Zebra, but yeah. Okay, attack for double damage. And that is a tier 1. Wait, that means we can use frogs and stuff. Hold on, hold on. Still nothing really worth pilling there. Cornucopia, we do need equipment. Decent toy, also probably, yeah. Better toy. 5/5 Hydra head, no. Okay, let's do something like that. So for me, got an obligatory event at 10. Ah, no worries. That'd be kind of fun to steal. Get one of those, give it to Mushroom. Unfortunately, I think I'm dead. But, you know, if I wasn't, we'd maybe have something cool going on. And there are still some crazy big frontliners. I think it still has to be peanut butter. Can't even try and greed. Flounder. XP on use cool. That's kind of it. So probably not. Judean Date. That is free now, so I think I'd be able to get, like... I don't know. Maybe Melon U, stake this. Yeah. I still want to thing pill that one, so I'm gonna wait. Hold on. We will do this. And what am I meant to do? I don't know what I'm meant to do with this team. Everything's still like tier 1. Buying a cockatoo might just be wasted stats. I think we just embrace that I'm going to explode. Okay. Incredible bust value. We live another turn. Ammonite. So, my thoughts were either transform my one big useless guy into a Mimic Octopus, or we could frog swap it onto something better like default stat Monty. And we found this first, so I'm assuming that's what I should go for. So, Feint, transform friend behind into a level 1 Mimic Octopus, give it +1 XP for every 2 rolls. So I think for this turn, I just buy that. I think I'm going to leave chocolate, and then, yeah, we just roll a bunch and then pill it to get a high level guy. Roll to freeze. Large chinchilla. I could keep it frozen, but I won't. Yeah, so we need one more. Okay, so that's as good as that's going to get. Friend behind into a level 1 Mimic Octopus and +6 XP. Okay, so that should be fine. No. Oh, is that... That's only in battle. Okay. Well. Oh well. Things that I'm vaguely aware of, but yeah, have seen like once since it got changed. But yeah, I'm dead anyway. Okay. Well, GG's. Good game, good game. Can we do tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next, please? How do you mean? Like, I'm happy to do just like no duplicate tiers. And again, I want to make that very specifically. You can only have one like slot for each tier. Any positioning, but like if I say you can only have one pet from each tier, I don't mean you can have like a whole team of pigs type thing. But yeah, on top of that, which pack would we do it in? Because my default's always turtle, but yeah. I don't know what else would be fun. And light, hello. Danger. Try it. Detroit Unicorn. I think I'm leaning more Unicorn. Like, I haven't played with the Unicorn pack anywhere near as much as I have the Danger pack recently. So yeah, we can maybe give that one a go. Also, did I click right? Unicorn. Just call it tiers. So yeah, no duplicate tiers is what this one's going to be. So in each of your slots, you have to have a pet from a different shop tier. Danger seems a little weird for limited pet per tier. So much transformation to different tiers. I assume it'd be fine. I don't know though. It's always, if there's not like a... Nah, I'm not gonna be able to make a thought there. If there's not like an obvious theme and there's like an exact way to make a pack for it, then I'm always kind of lost on what to do about it. Is it tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, it is no duplicate tiers. So you get one pet from each tier. So tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would work, but you're also allowed a tier 6. You know? In any order. Is it raw build OP here? Yeti Nessie Samwa? I mean, that sounds like it'd be viable. I can't imagine Nailment's going to be too weak either, though. But yeah, even mana. Maybe like all the builds have like a decent amount of viability. Because I'm thinking late game, just having like... I don't know, you probably want Manticore if you're doing ailments, but yeah, like just Fire Dragon Manticore, that would just melt down most teams. But equally mana, you could get like a really good... Either like pump all of your mana onto like a Chimera or a sea serpent, and you can use like all sorts of different tier things to make that happen. Or yeah, just try and mega scale like, I don't know, behemoth maybe. Ranked is dead when Keenoe streams. I'm very sorry. Your sock is wet. I'm also very sorry about that. Okay. I can't remember how many people were in the last one. I know it's probably quite a lot, but yeah, I'm thinking another 30 seconds and we jump in here. What's the rule? No duplicate tiers. You get one pet from each shop tier. Posture check. Does that mean sit on my legs? Okay. Oh, no, it's like 38 when I died. All right. Okay, so definitely going to be a lot of people missing out then, but yeah, okay. I think we jump in then, so good luck everybody. And remember, you get one pet from tier 1. You can combine for something else, but yeah. I don't want to see multiple. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the Unicorn pack, and we're doing no duplicate shop tiers. So basically, you have 5 slots, and in each of those 5 slots, you need to have different shop tier pets. So you get one tier 1, one tier 2, etc. And yeah, that's it, basically. You are allowed any food. If you find a sloth, you're allowed that in addition to your tier 1s. But yeah, that's it. And I imagine you're pretty good as a solo, so give that a chance. Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, as long as I don't lose, and I think it's pretty unlikely that I do, then yeah, I think we still combine that at tier 2, and then we can get this down to tier 3, and then probably pretty easily find another thing to get down to tier 2. So yeah, gonna have to wait a bit longer. There's actually like nothing to buy. I can cycle a Cuddle Toad. But yeah, maybe I just buy Banner. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see. Start a battle, give the backmost tier 2 or lower friend plus 1 XP. That's actually good for a turn. As is Witch's Broom maybe, but yeah, we already have a little Crystal Ball Snipe, so I'm gonna give this a go. So yeah, I'm pretty certain the Magic Wand works first, so we get the 1 XP, you level up, and then you're gonna be... Start a battle, set health plus, or 2 plus times roll this turn. That's not much better. It's not much better, but that's fine. Okay. A draw. Honestly, did not matter, but I'll take it. And Wyvern, probably not the tier 2 I want forever, but honestly pretty great for trying to like force a certain thing to happen, so yeah, that could be my tier 2 for now at least. And yeah, probably not Cali Greyhound, equally Ouroboros. I don't think I'm going to be swapping things in and out very often. I definitely could do, because we could just roll a bunch then end on like a giant new tier 1 every turn. But I don't really want to do that. So yeah, I'm thinking Brain Cramp out of these. Ideally, maybe we would have found a Skeleton Dog. But that's probably like a close second, maybe. Or Mana Hound, I don't know. Okay. You are just a 3-4, alright. Well, what else? Am I ever swapping it out? I can get more rolls with a Bigfoot instead, but I think I'm happy to try and level these. You're tier 2 or lower, so that'd only work on these two. I think I'm fine with this positioning, though. So yeah, empty front space, jump to the front and gain 2 attack, and Melon. I think it does that before it all collapses together. It does. Nice. Okay, so let's just make you crazy. If it dies to a snipe, then we're going to be in a pretty tough spot, but, you know, can't complain too much. And I could try and level you. I'd rather level this one, though, or you when we get to tier 3. And, yeah, there are things to buy, so I think we just ignore that. Maybe even chunkier. And let's see, am I buying any more wall chickens? Because this is already going to be at, like, 9 attack. Yeah, I don't know. Like, 9's probably safe, and we can buy, like, better stuff instead. Plus, I really do want to find a level, because then we can get a tier 4 down, so yeah, maybe I'm happy with that for now. Your raw build is going insane. Does mine count as a raw build? I have a bun, yep. I'm definitely more of a jump build. My entire build is basically just my brain cramp. Oh, I'm wrong. That's this guy. Okay, that guy's entire build is a brain cramp. And I think we freeze, but I still really just want to find, like, my level so I can get a tier 4. What happens when I level you up? You get 2 extra attack when you jump. That's not great, but it would be nice to replace the downside. So I think I'm going to give it the plus 3 HP, and then we will look to replace the equipment. And I do still think Gingerbread Man is better, just because it does get the extra 1/1 resistance and, you know, a little more attack in the fights. But we must wait. Still just running a 3 squad. Mine does not count. Aw. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be some 4 squads this turn, I feel. And Avatar, please. You're doing it wrong. Wow. Okay, we won anyway, but I actually needed more than 9 attack. Unexpected. I could replace your thing with one of these. I do not want to do that. Big. Okay, we'll wait for tier 5 though, because again, next turn is tier 4. We can find one of those naturally. Before battle, give the frontmost friendly pet plus 2 attack. That's actually fine with you as well. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, just try and not insta-die somehow. Yeah, before battle, give the frontmost friendly pet plus 2 HP. I don't know whether that means frontmost is immediately in front of it or like very front of my team, but I'm assuming it means immediately in front. So let's maybe swap those around. Because, you know, functionally it's going to be the same in the fight, and it might, yeah, work better with the potion. Just skeleton dog at the back. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. Right, it's not a sniper anymore. Dude, I get so confused with so many of these things. I keep thinking wherever he is. Yeah, like, forget that you don't snipe when things jump now. So there's a Cyclops. Try and get you to level 3? I think I'm down. Like, I don't even have a tier 4 yet, so I mean, sure. So, friend level up, give it plus 2 mana and 1 XP on the first trigger this turn. And you're going to be level 2, and then we'll see 2 extra tier 5s in our shop rewards, so... yeah, we get to take our pick of quite a few things. Vampire Bat would be cool, maybe. But I don't know, if I was going for an ailment game, you probably do want to have Red Dragon more than Vampire Bat. I'm assuming you'd want, like, that pairing over, like, Vampire Bat, Mongoose, some other stuff, I don't know. I don't know why I said Mongoose. Also, do I take a Werewolf? Amalgamation's good if I'm swapping other things in, but it doesn't do anything right now. I'm gonna take a werewolf. It's new. We'll try it. So yeah, start a battle. If the turn number is even, gain 50% stats. Otherwise, gain 6 mana. So basically, we get a decent snipe out of it, but otherwise, no like real synergy. Did you see that mushrooms in the test server is now tier 4? I did not. I'm very not up to date with the test server though. Also, I think this wyvern's like sticking around forever, so I'm definitely just gonna ambrosia this. Honestly, with the setup I have right now, I think we're in a really good position to just pivot a ton. So what I could try to do is just find like as many behemoths as I can. I don't know if that's an actual strat here, but it's kind of what I want to do. And yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. Like we need to find the last XP so we can find the tier 6 and get proper direction going. And I don't even know whether to freeze ambrosia because like we're getting rid of the bunyip at some point. But besides that, I don't know what's staying. So I don't really want to put it down on like here. Just ignore it. Okay, so werewolf, you jump in. Probably want you in front of that, but yeah, let's give that a go. This tier 4, when the pet revives, it's only level 1. That doesn't sound great. No, we're gonna lose. They're too strong, so many snipes. Okay. Amalgamation. No. I really do want to hold on to ambrosia, but I need these levels, so... Yeah, okay, so there's one. I'm just gonna use up my Cyclops for the turn, but I'm happy enough with that. And we did find a behemoth. I think I'm just going for that. Like, if we have a really high-level wyvern, then I can maybe just try and spam down as many of these as possible. I don't know if that's going to actually win against proper comps, but it's not like they can have insane Manticore spam, so I might be safe against that. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a go. All right. This is this. What's my... No, I can't even run multiple of these. Dude, I'm losing it. Whatever, I'm holding it anyway. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay, I just lost it. I had the dream of having like a full team of behemoths, but that's like the opposite of what I'm allowed to do. So now I don't know what the strat is, but I'm thinking we try it anyway, and I just transform it later after it's scaled up a bunch. Also, I think the silly made my mana snipe my own team. I didn't know it'd do that. If we do that, we have like a 1 in 5 of, well, you know, a half chance of finding another behemoth because we see like half of the tier 6s. It's not a horrible attempt, but I think I just put it here. As for other Cyclops, I don't think I'm going to wait until I find more XP and then sell something to try and like get this level 3, but you know, there's a world where it's a good move, I think. We do find it. Like, sell werewolf, buy second Cyclops, buy chocolate for behemoth. It's 1 away from level 3, and I can stack the Cyclopses. We're at 4 HP, screw it. Okay. Get big. Alright, so that's level 3 next turn. We do need to find another tier 5. Which, I might just double down on Red Dragon if we find that again. But yeah, kind of cool. No. Okay, fair. Sad, but fair. Yeah, I probably need to get rid of this as well, because, like, it might help with Red Dragon, but overall, I think we're not going to get much more use out of the Cyclops. Definitely don't need a Wyvern anymore, either. but it's currently like my second strongest thing, so it's still a bit annoying to get rid of. As for tier 5 and stuff, like we can still do something like Kitsune, but yeah, I think we just take the Fire Dragon. That's fine. So we'll get you down as my tier 5, and then we're just gonna roll. Big, you're gonna take a while to get scary. So yeah, we don't need Competo yet. I could try and like Competo Wyvern twice into a random tier 4. Like, it's very high level. There may be some value to that. You know what? I'm gonna freeze it. I'm not really like hard pressed to do anything else right now. I kind of just need to get some protective equipment for Behemoth, and then yeah, let it do its thing. And we were slightly bigger. Let's go. Oh yeah. No, we did find Ambrosia though, which is potentially the best I'm going to get. Like, out of the actual pack, equipment is probably the best, and it does help against these kind of teams. But yeah, let's just hold on to Competo here. Yeah, I don't know, probably not. I think we really do just need another one. I'm definitely going this route. Each of Immortality? Maybe, maybe. I might stop buying that. Yeah, see, this team has actual synergy going on. Of course, it's just a big frontliner, but yeah, I think Chimera Kitsune builds are going to be pretty strong, because you definitely don't need a lot of things from the same tier for that to work. Just got here, huh? Am I seeing a level 3 Behemoth on turn 11? Hey, I've had this for a few turns now. Wait, have I? Maybe it was... Did I get it on turn 10? I feel like I got it turn 9, and I maybe got it to level 3 the turn after, but maybe that's also just wrong. Anyway, let's Peach of Immortality you, because I'm pretty certain I'm keeping the Red Dragon. Like, I've already committed a bit. This, I need to transform, like, the second it gets to 50-50. There we go. Yes, we're going to see loads of tier 6s again that I'm not going to get any value out of. We definitely need to get rid of these, but yeah. So yeah, I think the dream here is maybe Behemoth into Manticore, but yeah, Sleipnir would be crazy good. Even Quetzal could be cool for a while, because we could use that to swap in some different, like, early tier things, maybe. Because, again, like, I think this is just not usable at all. You I'm kind of happy with, but I would need scaling, which you would kind of do. Combination's like a decent tier 4, but yeah, I'm good. Yeah, so next turn I'm just going to double thing the Wyvern. After that, we can maybe look for another transform for you, and it doesn't matter whether it's this or Water of Youth, but it does change the perk, so it's something to think about. Yeah, so let's get a new tier 4. We don't need this thing anymore. Minotaur? No. I'm going to keep it over this guy, but that's not what I want. Alright, so we can fit a tier 2 or a tier 1 on the team now. Frostwolf might be okay. If we end up with mana synergy, then Thunderbird could be good, because, you know, 9 mana's a lot better than nothing. Ghost Kitten if there's, like, snipey ailment stuff to be afraid of. But, yeah, I'm just going to leave the space open for now. Water of Youth, I don't know. Red attacks gain +2/+2 for each of the front circle. Actually, that could be pretty great, sacking with my giant guy. Hold on. Like, what else would I want? Like, this could be great. Mana generation in case we get a good mana thing, but yeah, maybe I just keep it. Oh, so I'm gonna roll for better. Let's try and find Competo, big. I'll just buy you and then send it. Would have been better off just stacking the Red Dragon, but I forgot it was there. Camera with Sepne would be good. Agreed. Yeah, I really just need to see what this turns into. I'm probably gonna buy it now. Like, it's 2-2 away, but that's, you know, 1 Peach of Immortality now. If I need. I don't know, like, I could just leave it how it is, but I'd rather get an ability in, I think. So, yeah, let's compare to that. We did find a Manticore, okay. So, enemy ailments are 4 times worse, and we're gonna have triple Red Dragon. So, that does make me think having some other ailment stuff in could be fun. It would have to not be another starter battle, because I don't want it to compete with Red Dragon. But we could maybe use Frostwolf. I don't know. Cuddletoad. Nah. The Competo. I can keep transforming things, I just don't really know why I would. And I'm almost happy with an empty space right now, even though I probably shouldn't be. I'm just gonna ignore it. Send it. It's Winter Spirit Customs only? I believe so, yeah. I don't think it's ever been in this pack. Level the Brain Cramp. It doesn't do anything. Actually, it does while we have this. But, yeah, the ability itself is kind of pointless. Like, it's a lot of money for barely any improvements. I just want you. Ain't make the first enemy cold. Take 5 extra damage once. So if we can get this, and then, like... What we'd really need is multiple summons. I'd want to somehow get, like... Yggdrasil Fruit out of this, which is very unlikely, but it may happen. But yeah, I think we can get that down. And away we go again. Yeah, I'm going to freeze both of these. I think we get that the rest of the way to 50-50. Because I don't think there's any wide scaling stuff we have to worry about, other than maybe from Cornucopia. Maybe I put on one of these. Who knows? Mushroom would be good with Frostwolf. Current Mushroom, true. Yeah, no, it'd be good, but we need to see, you know. The actual equipment in here I'm not very bothered about, so I think if we get anything interesting, it's got to come from Cornucopia. But I'm still fairly happy, assuming everyone isn't just running Ambrosia. What piss? My front line got one shot. Oh, was I meant to keep that? Was the play just to hold on to my behemoth forever? Is it free Peach of Immortality? This isn't bad either, actually. Like, we can get a melon on my big guy and maybe stake this. Yeah, I think that's good. I can buy everything here. It's kind of nice. And yeah, cap you off. I want to. Alright. So yeah, you're 50-50. It'd be nice to rearrange a little bit, but I do still want the Brain Cramp to jump to the front with Minotaur in second position, so I think I do have to keep it like this. But, you know, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, if you Competo Behemoth after it gets 50-50, or above 50-50, does it get transformed back down to 50? Yeah, it is literally just Behemoth and kind of the turtle thing that has higher than 50-50 stats, so yeah. Transforming it into something else will just lower it to the usual stat cap. I'm gonna put Frostwolf in front of Manticore, because I want Brain Cramp in front of this. Also, yo, he got to 50-50? Okay, this guy is pretty good. And orange, maybe? Like, I feel like I'm keeping everything now. It'd be very difficult to swap off. It'd be very nice to make you bigger, I just don't know how. But yeah, swapping out for some other random thing doesn't feel like the right move. Yeah, let's just get orange. Just got the net most stats, might help. Can I just find your level, please? That's the biggest thing I can do right now, and I can't get it. Sardinian Current. Okay, well, no one has a scary ailment team that can take out my backline. It could die to other people's, like, jumpy snipe things, but I could current you. I just don't know how much time there is. I think I need to try and not be dead, so I'm thinking I maybe just buy that, and if we roll into Ambrosia, then I just put that on the back as well to try and protect it from a snipe before it jumps. Your level's not going to do a whole lot, is it? Also, yeah, Manticle's not... I don't know, this is all horrible. Like, Manticle's not working with this either, but I still don't think it's worth trying to move it forward. I can give it Fairy Dust, but it's still useless. Alright. Yeah, maybe Mana Potion. Try and not be dead. This is such a scary team. All of the teams are pretty scary, but yeah, I'm very afraid of that one. Let's buy more stats, alright. Fuck is also wet. I mean, that does happen when you stand in something and get a wet sock. But yeah, I feel you. It's the scary jump team. They did one-shot my back guy. Okay. So yeah, current definitely would not have helped out. Not a horrible attempt. Not a horrible attempt, though, is what I tried to say. But yeah, GG's. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, that was pretty fun. It's nice playing in this pack again. I quite enjoyed this when it launched. Like, this was one of the ones that I played most after... Like, it came out, and I just played it for fun casually for the longest time compared to most of the other ones. It's past 100 hours on Steam for SAP. Nice. Hold on, let me check mine. I'm like, kind of coming up to 1,500 hours. Teehee. Parrot Chain. If we do Parrot Chain, we can maybe do it in the Turtle Pack, but... Yeah, we did my, like, Abomination Parrot Pack thing on Wednesday, so I wasn't thinking it. Just don't look at your phone. I don't know how you'd see that. I don't know, I don't look at my phone stats tool. Yeah, you're the game itself with track time because you must play on mobile. Yeah, like, is there any, like, built-in phone things that tell you how much time you spent on, like, different applications? Because... maybe that would work pretty similarly. Yeah, screen time type stuff. 700 hours. Middle Dear Lord. Well, I put on Middle Mantis to the thumbnail, so I think we have to get that done sometime today. So maybe we just kind of rush through that one and then we can take some other things. I do want to do birds only, because I promised I'd do it. Besides that, I'm not locked into anything, so we can definitely take some suggestions. Fine, T-mid. So yeah, we're doing Middle Mantis, so there is the tier 4 Mantis guy. You get him, you put him in the 3rd slot, and he stays there forever. Once you have that, you can do whatever else you want. Like 2,400 hours. Okay, definitely have me beat. To be fair, I do spend a lot of time in other games, so yeah, got scary stats when you like collect it all together. I assume anyway, I don't look. What if front and back Mantis? The issue with that is that you suddenly have like significantly less, I don't know how to phrase it, interesting stuff happening on your team. Because like with a single Middle Mantis, you have 2 things dying every turn, so those are kind of, you know, throwaway, but potentially interesting. But the Mantis itself is never going to be interesting in a fight, you know? So if you're just swapping out another thing that you can actually commit to and scale, you know, with an ability for another abilityless mantis, then it's just a little bit not fun. $2,500. You're so close as well. 2497. And you still suck. I mean, that's just how it is, you know? Have you ever done something like only level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 allowed in your team? If we have, it was like Gen 1 when I first started streaming. And then we probably didn't do it again. I don't like limiting levels as much. Like, I find level 3s only interesting because the restriction is like how you get things onto your team. But yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of level 2 only because it's a lot easier to get things. Not easy, but easier. And then it just feels limiting because you're just kind of locked out on improving them. Yeah. We're probably good to start because I don't think there's many people in the last one. So yeah, don't have anything down, please, but good luck. Let's go. All right, everybody, welcome. We're doing Middle Mantis, so this means that when you end your turn, you cannot have anything on your team unless you have this guy, Praying Mantis, in the middle position here. And once he is there, then you're allowed to do whatever else you want, so you can, you know, buy up anything else and get all food. You can have a sloth early, but yeah, please don't run additional things just with that. And yeah, that's basically what we have going on. So we have to just kind of set up pushing money as far forward as we can and hope to get it early. Just got like half of the token packs in a few days. Super proud of yourself. Got Monty and Moby together. Nice. I need to go for some of the secret pets again. It's been a while since I've done it, and you know, there's a lot of new ones now. Get an apple, but I trust. One more. Aw. Alright. A ferret will have to do. I don't know why I went with this one. This is never going to do anything for me unless I find a sloth. And I'm significantly more afraid of running into someone else's sloth. And yeah, please, no one should have anything yet. Remember, Middle Mantis. I don't know why everyone has like full teams. Say everyone, like 4 people. The puppy from Chimera is killing you. The goats? Isn't it a lion, a goat, and a snake? Okay, so we need to find guinea pigs. That's probably it. I'm trusting that's it. I did see a lot of belugas, though. Hurts to roll those. I think they're one of my favorite tier 2s. Oh, you talk about, like, multiple different things. I see. Yeah, so in terms of, like, secret pets that I need to get, well, I mean, there's quite a lot now. Like, early days, I got quite a few, because when they were doing Wacky Weeklies, there was one that had, like, the Venus Flytrap ability, like, every turn. And I got a lot of them through that. Like, I got the salmon, golden retriever. I think I got, like, everything you were able to get that week except for Cerberus Pup and Nest. But, like, I had Butterfly and a few other things. Yeah, the Mirror Weekly. That was really cool. And I'm still upset that they've kind of stopped doing that and haven't, like, used them for anything since. Blue whale with Middle Mantis. I mean, it's possible, but yeah. Can't say I'd recommend it. And yeah, I almost rolled it. We're good, though. We're good. Okay, so next turn will be at tier 3. I can get 2 combinations to look for my Praying Mantis. Again, you can run everything on one side of your praying mantis. The only condition is you need to have one on your team, and it has to be in the middle. It doesn't actually have to kill 2 things every turn, as long as you don't have like 3 or more things. And okay, everything got corrected and no one's lost any permanent HP, so we're all good. Should be fine. Does Blue Whale remove the mantis before or after it kills? I have no idea. I'm too afraid to even run multiple blue whales at the same time, so yeah, I genuinely have no idea how those kind of things interact. Yeah, anyway, mantis, please. No. Mantis. No. Okay, so new plan. I roll for Water of Youth and maybe avocados. I could cycle Fairy while I'm here, but I don't trust that. Okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna buy this turn because I have nothing else to do and I don't want to just keep rolling, but yeah. There's also a world where you just freeze that to buy the next tier 4. But we do have a tier 4 that I can then go for the 1 in 9 transform on. And yeah, if it works, then I actually get a free perk as well, I think. I'm assuming that works that way. I don't think I've used Water of Youth on something without equipment before, since the change. It depends on their attack stat, right? Yeah, but I don't know whether it just, like, stops the other ones from triggering. You know, like, I imagine having multiple Praying Mantises. I could see them all popping, because it's more of a damage dealt thing. When something gets removed, then I think it's far less likely to still get a chance, whatever it is that it does. Well, that's kind of cool, but I can't have it. Do I buy avocado, or do I roll for the 1 in 9 again? And that's if I find it within 3 rolls. I think I'll risk it, at least a little bit. Alright, well that sucked. Oh, I can't even find another one. This game sucks. Okay, so we'll cycle the Stoats. It's very important just to get something down, so, you know, even if these are misses, it's 1 gold for the, yeah, 1 in 10. Might happen. No banana in the pack. It's because we kept getting, I don't know what to call it. Everyone was doing the same strat of just running, like, Middle Mantis and a monkey or 2. And then, you know, transforming it later, which was a very good strat. But yeah, I wanted to encourage some different stuff going on, so yeah, if you want a monkey, it's got to... Actually, you can't even come out of these, can it? Because it's tier 4. So yeah. No monkeys. Alright. Please. Nope. Nope. Mantis, please. Eh. Praying Mantis. Praying Mantis. Okay, we can have it. I'd sell everything for it, but we're here. Alright, so I don't think this does anything if it's by itself, but yeah. Start to turn, deal 50 damage to adjacent friends, gain +2/+2. So, yeah, there were a handful of people that got stuff early. Poppy, please just sell everything. If you find one this turn, don't continue with the same stuff. But yeah, everything else is looking cool. And there was a lot of people that had the oven mitts too. Anyway, what is worth taking? Platypus is kind of cool. It is fine. Turtle's probably one of the better things, and then yeah, like anteater or sheep are very efficient. But I'm still running like an empty team, so I'm gonna try and not be too picky right now. Anteater goes hard. Yes, it does. Oh, help. Chinchilla is cheap. So, I mean, I could, but nah. Puppy and Puppy Trout. I don't like these. I think I'm just going to keep rolling. We'll just run everything on one side of it this turn, and then we'll like have it kill the deer, get it scaling. Because it doesn't... It gets the max scaling regardless of whether it kills one or two things, as long as it kills something. So I don't need it to do both. So yeah, I don't think there's any reason to just like sacrifice a puppy just to get it down. Let's yeah, just look. Okay, try and level you. Very nice. And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to stack a load of buses together at some point to get to level up. The rollaway monkey's actually not horrible as well. Poppy, I don't know what this is, but it's bad. Stop it. Also, what is this? This is the opposite of what we're doing. I still kind of respect it, but why? I think it could be interesting to do like one tier only in a custom lobby. Do you mean like a set tier or same tier only, so you're allowed to pivot? Because we do same tier only every now and then. But, yeah. I don't want to buy a puppy. I just want to find my level. Fairy. Okay, I think we do... Yeah, we do this. Hold on. Friends fainted, probably. Some of the 6/6. And then I need to decide whether I take a stalk, because it would give me a random tier 4, and that's from any pack as well. If I kill it this turn, if I do it next turn, well, the turn after, then we can see some higher tier stuff. Stalk could be pretty interesting. Random tier 4. I don't know what tier 4s I'd want. It's too hard to think when it's literally any tier 4. I think I'm going to wait. Let's get the bust, just kill the fairy, and I can do that in the future. But, yeah. Just send it. Some value to pangolin as well, but eh. If the mantis one spot to the left, sorry. That's fine. Blobfish? It's gonna be delayed a turn, but that's XP. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely doing this. I want protective equipment for you, but it's going to be scaling pretty fast at level 2, so I don't know whether Pepper's going to be good enough. So yeah, maybe I'm fine with like avocado. Red Panda. Buy, choose and transform into a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. That could be interesting. Also, there's a pill if I want to do this right now. I'd get the extra 2 too, but then I'd still need it to eat something, so I don't think that's worth doing. So yeah, we'll just give it the stats, not worry about it. Send it away. So yeah, you level up, we see a couple of tier 6s, and you're going to show me like a random tier 5. Hopefully something interesting. Yeah, I need to find turtle. Oh, Jersey Devil, that could be good as well. It means you won't really be able to use the Praying Mantis with Anteaters the usual way, because normally you just farm it for the extra stats, but it is a very easy way to generate level 3s to sell. Also, I don't know what Poppy's doing. I don't know if Poppy knows what Poppy's doing either. Kitsune. Friend Fates transform all friendly mana to +2 to the nearest friend ahead. I don't really have mana synergy in here. Now, we have a couple of things that generate mana, but yeah, not so much use it. Saber-tooth Tiger is very good, though, if we find better things to end on. German Shepherd, that is crazy good. Potentially. I need to find a way to scale it, but that could be very good. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of you, and I want to end on a Saber-tooth, but Yeah. How do I do this? Maybe just like buy it, buy cornucopia and avocado. Like maybe even freeze pizza, because we're going to be down a couple of things, but we still have the mammoth. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let's get that down. So faint summon a mammoth with +2/+3 for every time this is hurt. This does do damage, so that does summon a basic mammoth for me. $40 rolls, still no mantis. How are you still alive? Like, I'm dying, and yeah. I feel like I've been in the game for a while now. Honeydew is protection. Or I can have him do 60 damage every time. Teehee. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. I need to find a way to scale. And I think that has to be... I think that has to be from Red Panda. Buy more of this. Regular melon. Money, though. I don't know. Money's nice, but I am dying. Good popcorn. Get a random tier 6. It might be something that I want to keep, because I'm still running a bus up here. Maybe that's better. This is whether I try and do anything there. I think I'm not. I get you down. Starfruits. There we go. And, you know, there's a chance I have both you and another, like, big thing I want to keep, so I'll give it a go. Ah. Second position Mantis, and I still got, sorry, Mammoth, and I still had max value. Nice. That could be good. I think we keep it. Definitely means I don't need as many star fruits, but yeah, the issue is then, do I keep Red Panda? I don't know how to do this. I don't know if I can cycle or scale enough just by, you know, killing things with Mantis. So maybe I just have to trust that I can and, you know, buy food when it shows up. Because I think Coconut Crab does have a place here. Yeah, alright. So we'll melon, backline. I don't think there's a cheap way to get this to trigger, so I'm just gonna have to buy 3 things for it at some point. Oh, 2 things. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just find some stat food for that then. Use a bust, that's fine. Right, okay. I still don't really know what I'm going to end on, because I thought deer was fine. But then we found a platypus, which is even better. Compato the max. Oh, Compato the mantis, and then... If it turns into something good, then yeah, great play. Potentially. But I don't know. I'm still feeling kind of restricted here. Also, I may just have to cycle one of these so I can still buy everything. Like, I think I buy hot dog, yeah, buy pear, cycle a platypus. We just have to pray the hot dog hits this guy. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, game. This sucks. I'm gonna die. Alright, play this for a turn, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm dead. Maybe not this turn, but yeah, something bad's going to happen soon. Eagle Owl is a nice guess. So scary. How did they make it so big? Like, the praying mantis is growing, I understand, but yeah, having a 30/30 like default level 3 high tier thing, how did that happen? this is happening. I also definitely think I unfreeze deer. But yeah, I think I just buy the pair instead of hoping to roll into another chocolate this turn. Like, if we do get the level in the future, I can just do it again. But I think we let that just be a little bit safer this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't want any of this. I'm remembering now, Jackal is a decent move as well. But yeah, I definitely don't think I'm in any position to make that happen. Trust on the Jackal. I am dead if I try and swap in a Jackal. If I was fairly healthy and found one early, then yeah, I can maybe try and funnel as much XP onto it, cycle a Platypus, so, you know, let it pop with an extra thing. And then, yeah, we'd have a pretty big high-level thing. But, yeah, that's not manageable now. Doesn't show how ruthless your lobbies are. So I'll continue watching, but I'll never join a lobby again. Yeah, no, it's tough out here. This run wasn't incredible. This was a nice early get, but I never found anything to, yeah, scale it. So it was very tough. I don't know, still made it like halfway in though. Could have been worse, but GG's. Wait, coconut crab's not permanent, the coconut? Dude. Until next turn? What have they done to this game? I do think this one makes sense. Because having like triple value coconut on like any tier 6 is a bit busted. Okay, well that also explains why I got confused about how many food I had to feed it. Because I was almost certain that it had to be 3. But yeah. Okay, so you're now more of a food build type thing then. Like, you want that to be eating food every turn, so you have like, you know, level 2 farmer dog or something to guarantee it. Yeah, shame though. Okay. Alright, so we need to do birds at some point. I think we maybe try, yeah, turtle pack, parrot chains, and then give that a go, see where we're at. Okay, so it's honestly going to be a pretty similar start to the last one. It's just going to be like parrots only. Well, you know, parrots +1, so you can't have anything on your team until you have parrots. Once you have at least 1 parrot, you're allowed at most 1 other pet as well. So, yeah. Just give me a second to update the title and stuff. Jersey Devil team kind of going to win. Yeah, it's honestly a very good... Yeah. I've only used Jersey Devil properly like twice in Arena. But I can definitely see how it would pop off in that lobby. You have 40 pets for the faint? Jeez. Yeah, no, that's crazy good. That's just so much easier as well. Like, I was gonna invest so much into my German Shepherd, and it would have taken so much effort to get it even remotely close to that. And plus, it'd only be attack as well. Which sometimes might be all you need, but yeah. Alright. So yeah, just a little recap then. Remember, parrot chains only, so nothing on your team until you have a parrot. Once you have parrots, you can have as many parrots as you want, and you're allowed at most 1 other thing. A sloth is allowed on any team. That can be in addition to your parrots plus other thing. But yeah, if you find an early sloth, then just run your early sloth. Don't like, yeah, play that and then start dumping other stuff on your team. Please. But yeah, I think we're good to start, so good luck, good luck. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in the turtle pack and we're doing parrot chains only. So in this one, you can't have anything on your team until you have a parrot. Once you have a parrot, you're allowed as many of these as you want, as well as one other pet. So yeah, the idea is you run like one pet somewhere in your team and probably have a chain of parrots behind it, called chaining the ability. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase, blah blah blah. Is there any good cycle stuff? I might try duck. Let's try duck. Sure. You could cycle the pigeons for like free food, but I don't know. I need to get something done. Alright. So yeah, I've already been over what you can do with sloths, but basically if you find one early, you're allowed to play it, but yeah, still wait until you have a parrot before you play like other things, please. And yeah, I'm probably just going to keep stacking ducks up in the shop until we get to tier 3. I'm not going to bother with the breadcrumbs though. I want my combo. Okay. Your Completo nerfed you. What did you transform? Nine attack Baycat into a 9 attack Hydra. Okay. Yeah, Stagger's also very good in that. Because you're most of the time you're going to have 2 pets without, you know, significant stats or equipment. Anyway, no. More duck. My final duck, please. Good sir. Where's my super chat button? I don't have one. I haven't enabled... I don't know what to call it. It's not like I haven't enabled monetization on the channel, but yeah, I don't have the membership features. Level 3 Eagle Owl and Stego. Yeah. Eagle Owl is going to be very good as well. Especially if you just use it to pivot to something else later. Because you could potentially, like, you know, have your backline this, you know, high level and kept in or something, but then you could pill the Eagle Owl and have the stats go onto that and something in its sacrifice spots. Could be cool. You don't compare to your 50-50 Mantis. I mean, I hope it works. I'm not brave enough to try, but yeah. Yay! Alright. 1 attempt. I have my 1 in 5 ready. Oh well, okay. At least I have it. And I did get to roll, you know, and actually look at stuff for a bit longer. So that's a nice time to find it, I think. For lobbies like this, it'd be useful if you could change the starting rounds. Do you mean like the timers or what? If you mean like actually starting at like tier 4, then that would be very convenient, yeah. I do kind of enjoy this setup though, you know? Like, it's nice having to roll for other things. It's not as good in the turtle pack, but yeah, I kind of like the marmosets into guinea pig pipeline. It's fun. Or if you have like ultimate control, maybe I just let everyone start with, you know, a parrot or something just to get things going. Will Stegosaurus always prioritize giving stats to pets that aren't 50-50? I believe so, yeah. But I think they're still at risk of like, if something gets sniped, I think they will still be at risk of getting random stats. And I miss, no parrots. I could freeze Turtle Pill, but that also seems like a bad idea, so. Goodbye, my dudes. Should I just start freezing ducks again? There's like no chance I'm going to get it. I could try and find like double sheep, double pill, but that's also not very flexible. Yeah. I'll freeze duck. Like, I don't think I can do anything next turn anyway. Sure, it's fine. Once you have the parrot, you can have other things. Once you have at least one parrot, you can have at most one other thing. So you get one non-parrot on your team at any time. We freeze the breadcrumbs. I do need to try it. I feel like I just kind of neglect the pigeon stuff. I put them in pretty frequently, but yeah. At best, I buy one. I trust it. 2 more ducks right here. Aw. Alright, let's get breadcrumb then. Oh, 2 breadcrumbs. Perfect. Alright, we have them. So yeah, next turn, we just have to doom roll until we find a parrot. You know, buying canned food and stuff would be good. But until we have a parrot, it's not worth even thinking about, I think. And plus, I do want to stagger it. Like, if I buy 3 canned food or something and then, yeah, end up with a full team of like 7, 5 parrots, that's not actually that great. Oh, look at this. This is kind of nice as well. I can stagger attack with breadcrumbs. In a top 7, should have kept Stego. Sometimes I wonder if they're ever going to do something about Stego. I feel like that's one of the, like, stealthy overpowered pets in the game. Like, it seems like a good pick most of the time. Yay! We have a dude. Buy sheep. Maybe freeze and roll once, but I want to maximize my odds of finding things, and I'm happy enough with it. I'm just gonna do this. Like bears, I don't know. I can make one really big parrot, but I don't want to do that. I just want as much XP as I can get. Selling sheep for squirrel. I don't know. I'm gonna freeze a pair, but yeah, I think we just keep rolling for the parrots here. Sure is fine. It only works on perkless, which is kind of a drawback. It is, yeah, but there's also other ways to get perks down, you know? I don't know. I'm just a fan of it, I think. You go 50 rolls without a parrot. I sincerely hope you don't. Okay. I'm gonna hold this pair here. Ooh. Maybe roll 3 times, then find another parrot, then I just buy it. Or take canned food, because now we have a 6 and a 4. So buying a canned food means any future ones will be starting at 5, so we'll be staggered based on what we already have. So I kind of prefer that. Let's try it, okay. Yeah, I think if we do find a better thing than sheep, I may do that now. Like, you know, crocodile would be great. Rhino probably wouldn't, at least for these guys, but the rhino itself might get a pretty clean win. Cycling cows, definitely. Doubt rooster. I don't know. Maybe I just go like armadillo and pump like chili onto everything. Where's Robo real life? I believe so. He did dip in earlier. Yeah, he's a busy guy. So I need to check the teams. I meant to do that like the turn after the start of thing 4. And that's rough. Okay, also this is a lot of pretty good stuff. Adira is also not bad. Faint summon a 5/3 bust with chili. That's pretty good, honestly. Like, with you, I'm afraid of crocodiles more than anything. Can't really do anything with these, so yeah, I think we try a deer for a while. Hmm. 8 damage snipes. That's got to be better later, but I don't know if it's better immediately or not. What is this? Like a whale chain? Oh, dude, I don't know. I enjoy snipes more, so I'm gonna do crocodile, but yeah, I kind of just got spooked by the hippos. On hydration, thank you. Yeah, so going against that team with deer would have been stronger. Yeah, with deer instead of crocodile. But at least I'm still fairly safe the way I'm currently doing things. Also, we're definitely just doing this. It's like level that, play another one in between. And unfortunately, still not anything I'm really interested in here. But it's pretty nice. So yeah, start about to deal 8 damage to the last enemy, and we're getting you copying that, but you do 2 snipes, then yeah, 2 more level 1s. Didn't mention, but yeah, worth mentioning. We do need the parrots to have descending attack from the front. Because, yeah, you're going to trigger first, copy the abilities, then you, then you. So if we have any other positioning, then, yeah, some of these guys are going to end up without an ability. It's still going. My obligation ended if there's another run after this. Yeah, we're going to be doing birds to finish. Or at least after this. If I die in, like, 5 minutes, we'll probably do 2 more. But, yeah, this one goes on for a while, then we'll finish with birds only. And Vibes, congrats on winning the Mid-Mantis lobby. GG, GG. Yeah, double stego. Yeah, definitely a good bet. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy to just, like, buy some stats here. Yep, okay, didn't break anything, nice. Gonna leave that one, because I can't even afford it this turn. And yeah, so I need to work out what I'm doing, because I either just get down like a leopard and then doom roll for stat food, or I do go off the rails and try and scale with cats, because I'm still pretty healthy. It means I'm gonna just get obliterated against strong teams. Dragon. Dragon would also be very good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to try and get a scaler then. Like, you would be great, but I think I either need to just, like, doom roll for XP for things that I already have and just use a fairly strong base pet. Or, yeah, dragon or black cat to try and get large. Toilet paper is a great play. That alone makes me think that Puppy should maybe be higher tier than it is. I don't think it should, but the amount of times I've won a run because I ended with the Puppy toy seems just really strong for a tier 3. And I'll take the trade, thank you. Alright, cats. Probably wouldn't do can. What is this? I can't even find stat food. Bro, this sucks. Like, there's no melons. I'm gonna keep rolling. Screw it. Okay, we're gonna do dragon instead, I think. So maybe next turn I melon you. We're gonna stick with crocodile for a bit longer, but yeah, I think I melon the big one. I roll, try and find some chocolates. And we're still not buying this yet, so I think I can, yeah, look for better tier 1s maybe, and the extra XP. Because I'm afraid if I buy this now with, like, an empty team, you know, no equipment, kind of low stats, I think I just lose 4 times in a row without trying to set it up a bit nicer. Oh god, yeah, like, they already have a level 2 thing and they're 4 HP. Like, that is going to be an issue. Yeah. Like, we're fine right now, but they are going to get very scary. I'm just gonna leave pizza. Like, I really need to find the XP for you. And I will continue buying some of these, but... There you go. Okay, leave this melon. And there it is! Okay, huge. That is actually a great turn, so... Yeah, next time we can just eat the crocodile. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be 1 gold short of being able to buy everything and cycle the beaver at the end. But I refuse to do inefficient beaver cycling, so I will freeze it for later. But, you know, we have 2 melons down. It's not bad. And Vilecat, hello. Happy Sunday. Monkey scaling. Now that's brave. Yeah, lots of dragons coming in. Black cat as well. This is a shame. I feel like this team would have had a chance. But I imagine they're going to die this turn. Because, yeah, a black cat, if you get that going, you can actually get 4 very big parrots, which is more than you can get for a dragon. Cycle it while the dragon's tier 1? Never. I refuse. Although, I could cycle duck onto this dragon. Which is maybe slightly more value than if I did beaver first. So I'm a little more tempted to do that. So yeah. Maybe I stake you. I kind of want to do that anyway. Yeah, let's stake you. I can level it up and then, you know, cycle a beaver and maybe something else next turn. So yeah, my parrots are now useless. Tier 1 friend bought, give friends +1/+1. That's going to be +2/+2 soon. Works 5 times per turn. There's like no shot I'm going to hit that limit unless my shop is all pigs or something, but yeah, should be fine. Could reposition, because again, the attack order doesn't matter, but I think I'm happy. And is there another one after this? Yeah, we'll be doing birds only to finish. So yeah, I think I have a chance to make it towards the end of this one. Because we're definitely going to take some losses here unless we go against other people that have also only just pivoted. That's a lovely get. Oh, level 3? Probably not. Right? Like, we don't need to get this to level 3. I don't think so. I think level 2 is more than enough. Yeah, Booga. You get 1 cat. You get 1 non-parrot on your parrot chain team. Something else I need to be a little bit careful of that I always forget in this. If you get these to basically 50-50, then that's going to... Well, you know, if you get them to literally 50-50, then that does also kind of ruin the chain because you don't know which order they're going to trigger in. But similarly, if everything's a low level and then you get it up to like even 45 type zone, then if you get everything to level 3, then that's still going to make them 50-50. So you do need to be careful about how big you make them if you haven't leveled them yet, but intend to. Oh, you did say it, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Stevie. We didn't lose. I was against like a tempo team as well. It's great news. It's like, what, cow is not worth it. Pillar Mammoth? It's like twice the cost of a random tier 1. It does buff the dragon, but never. I'll buy Melon. Pill Mammoth? No. It's expensive. It's 4 gold for 8/8 instead of my usual 2 gold for 6/6. I don't like it. Gotta be greedy. So let's see. We're still about half and half between scaling people and... I don't know what to call it. Just tempo? You know, strong abilities? Snake would be a cool pet to finish with. It could, but if we're scaling like a crazy amount, we're probably going to end up against other teams that have done the same. So I think you kind of have to go for stuff like a leopard or a rooster. Things that, you know, very directly get good value out of being big. Or even, like gorilla and stuff. That could be very good. Stop. Yay. Another parrot. I think I'm actually going to leave that. I'm gonna like... I'm gonna do it onto you, because if I start buying more XP, then I'm probably gonna put it on here next. I need to make sure it's not going to overlap, but... yeah. I need to max out my stats. Like, there's no point trying to level these right now, because it literally doesn't make me stronger at all. And I'm still losing fights, so... oh god, like, look, they're already done! Got 3 near 50-50s, they have the leopard down. Like, that's going to be very difficult to beat. Rooster's better than leopard in the end. I mean, I don't agree. Like, imagine you had like a... I know it's not possible, but let's say you did have the dream and it's like 3 50-50 level 3 leopards here. Like, that alone would probably just completely wipe out an opposing team of similar things, but roosters. So even if they have stuff come back, it's probably not going to be enough to, you know, wipe out melon big things. It feels bad leaving it, but we have to. I could freeze chocolate. At some point, we are going to be done with this. It's not like I'm buying any other equipment yet. Stop. They're just baiting me. I think after one more turn of cycling tier 1s, we maybe do freeze. Like, you know, leopards or parrots that show up, because we're going to be done fairly soon. But I'm struggling enough to just, yeah, get more than one tier 1 in every turn. You have the coolest team, but you're about to lose. Is it? Oh, it's the Blowfish team. I also have big respect for the hippo here. It's a shame most of the deer teams died. Yeah, I know we've had some pretty solid hippo attempts with this before as well. Yo. Okay. Nice, nice. Quite a few in there. Okay, so we're approaching the end then, because this is enough to get you to 45, and with 3 more XP, you'd be 2 away from a level. So we maybe want 1 more tier 1 after this. Yeah. I think that's it then. We cycled these 2, and then 1 more, and then we are just done with Dragon. Because any more than that is dangerous if I try and push for the Dream comp. But yeah, I still need to find an actual thing to swap in. I've rolled a couple of roosters, but yeah, I want to find that if I can. Might just be dead though if I've gone against other people that have already pivoted. Oh, wait, beaver. Is that dangerous? You're fine if you get it. And these are... oh. No, is this dangerous? I'm trying to picture it, because these are also like 2 levels lower than this one. It's like, technically, these could end up as the same thing, so I kind of need to stagger it again somehow. Maybe I do just cycle you to see how it breaks it up, and then we're done here instead. Hold on, so we get another 5-5 on that. No, I think we're good to do 1 more. I think this is fine. Yeah. So now we're going to be done. I just need to find something to end on. So I'm not going to buy this pig. Here's a melon, but... Okay, just in case I'm about to die. I'm really hoping I'm not dead this turn. We're bigger than them, okay. Alright, so... We're just doing this to try and not be dead now, but yeah, I do still want to find a leopard if I can. We'll definitely do this, because it might, again, show me a leopard. It did, but yeah, next turn, I guess. Alright, so we get leopard down. We probably just give that to melon. It's not going to grow, and the leopard itself is still going to be pretty meh. But, you know, as long as we get it 1 extra HP, then it will be able to survive a max damage leopard snipe, which might save me something. So, yeah. Looking pretty good. Uh-oh, order? Oh no, middle parrot is also going to be 50-50. You're right. I mean, it's fine. It's going to be way too difficult to get everything maxed out anyway. But you are right. It's too high. It's fine though. I could just like pump all the XP onto these two or something, and then we're, you know, strong. Another thing to end with. Still working. So yeah, this has got to be quite a bit better. Start a battle, deal half of its attack damage to one random enemy. So this thing only does 5 because it rounds down. But yeah, 2 24 damage snipes, a 2 23s, and a 22. The melons are going to take away a lot of that. But yeah. They're going to be another round. Yeah, one more. And I'm really not seeing how leopard's better than rooster. Sorry, other way around, but yeah. Okay, let's get you in. What would you be at? You'd be at 47 as well. That's also bad. Alright, so what? I can do this and stack the back one, because again, your ability is not going to mean anything, so at best you're just tanking another snipe, which could be useful, but to make the most of everything, I'd rather do this. Yeah, we really are just looking for the, you know, a final parrot maybe, but XP more than anything. Damn, he should have scaled. The thing is, it depends on how many people are in the lobby, because when you have fewer people in a lobby, then the scaling teams tend to die unless you get a really solid start. The only reason why the scaling seems to work quite often is because if like half the lobby all goes for it at the same time, then enough of them face each other that some people survive. Whereas if they're all just going against people that are still running like crocodiles and deer and stuff, then yeah, you kind of just lose 4 times in a row and are out. Okay. Please, XP. Yay. Alright, one more big one. Yay, great. Okay, so these are all doing... Well, I can't see it here, but yeah, these are all doing 25 damage snipes now. Or this one. And we get a little 2 damage snipe at the back, so isn't that cute? But yeah, I still need to be careful how I'm doing this, because one of them has to be level 2, but if I just push this one all the way to level 2, then... I could do it to level 2 to start, but yeah. But then get it to level 3, and that's going to be close. And I am out. Fair enough. Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't think I was going to have much of a chance against this person. They, yeah, made it here like 6 turns before I did, but yeah, GG's and good luck to you too. Good game. Pretty fun. You had 4 lives and should have scaled, but then you lost 4 in a row going for Leopard. Yeah, Leopard's an awkward one. I feel like I've tried to go for Leopard straight off the bat. Like, when I had a Crocodile team there, I was tempted to just sell it for a Leopard. And I feel like I have tried that before, and it just didn't work out very well, because then you have to spend all your time just trying to, like, cycle cow, buy stat food for pretty low-level parrots. So, yeah, I think the plan is to either just, like, have a good base ability, and then look for levels, or do the opposite and get a scaler, and then just try and get stats. Can code birds be burb? Oh, this is burb, but yeah, definitely. Alright. Burb. So yeah, this is birds only. I'm assuming I don't need to explain this one too much, but yeah, all the basic things in the pack are birds. So yeah, it should be easy to follow. Okay, I might give it a minute, because there's only 2 people in the last game. Like, I imagine that's going to be over in, yeah, a minute max, probably. Is Cockatoo Roll Flycatcher in the pack? I have no idea. It's been... I, like, glanced at the pack just to make sure it's the right one, but... yeah, I can't remember what's in here. How do you join? We have a command, but yeah, have the game open and then click on versus or whatever it is, and then type in this is the code, BIRB. Also, I love that I can talk in YouTube chat now, because that used to be really inconsistent. Yeah, I feel like the last several streams I've had to type in the code. I haven't had issues with that. Half of all pets are birds, the other half are fish. I agree with the bird thing, but there's actually not that many fish. Like, there are so many birds you can make a full pack and still leave a lot of things out. But for fish, there's like... I don't know, I start putting things in that are, like, arguably not fish. Just to try and fill it up. Yeah, I only get, like, half the pack, maybe. So glad you made it back in before I stop for the day. Well, hey, hope it's a good one. It's a bus suburb. I don't want to say yes, just in case for some dumb reason I have, like, deer in here. So no, it's not. Okay. Anyway, we should probably get started then, so... Yep, birds only. Shouldn't be too hard, but yeah. Let's go. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing birds only, so in this one, when you end your turn and go to the fights, you can only have different types of birds on your team. As you can see, basically everything is a bird, but all food is allowed, and to go to the shop phase. A sloth is also a bird. I'll buy the kiwis, but yeah, there's no natural strawberries in here. There's just like hummingbird stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also a bit concerned. I might be better off, like, stacking these together, but seeing the pigeon and stuff, you know, I'd rather have 3 1/4s if I start going against things with 1 HP. Oh, I'll take it. A draw. And I will take more of these because they're big. Bluebird, why not? Ooh. Feigned gives strawberry perk to the nearest friend behind. So if I'm keeping this for a while, Hurt and Cell give backmost friendly strawberry perk plus 1 attack. So having like a whole bunch of these with just 1 hummingbird isn't really useful because you're a faint pet. But I could have hummingbird onto a kiwi and then have this generate its own attack. But I honestly just do not care about that at all, so I'm going to stack it in and play another bluebird. So yeah, hoping they hit one of each other and then this guy. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it's perfect. This beautiful. Okay. And favorite bird. I do enjoy woodpecker. But honestly, it'd probably end up being parrot just because of the amount of times I use it. Hike you a bit. You tell me. Feint, activate end turn on one random tier 2 or lower friend. Well, we have something there. Before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/+2. So there are ways to get mana here. But I don't have them, so I think we just take a Hoopoe Bird. Feint, deal 2 damage to the first and last enemy. Pretty decent. Still not going to do anything with you, so I mean, I could give it a banana to transform it, but I think we just embrace it being kind of big. And I'm going to roll this. I don't want any of these. A stork. Interesting. Get an... I don't know, I could get an egg, but like I could fried shrimp a bluebird, or this, I'd rather do. We can look for levels. Getting cherries down somewhere would be good. That's most of a level. I won't sell anything for it. Thunderbird would also be very good, but yeah, I'm sure it's fine. And a little bit more wasted, but yeah. I think next time we just stack those together. Buy the stalky things. Yeah. Okay, so full battle gain 2 trumpets. I want this, but who do I put it on? Because everyone's very fragile but the kiwi. It's not like we're going to get a mushroom for a long time, so... Oh, although I could get a pineapple for you. Maybe put it on one of these. Put it on you. Big level, cool. I have horrible positioning. I don't know why I left the stilt at the back. Ugh. I was just replacing the thing I like combined in, but yeah, I'm wasting 2 trumpets like that. Hopefully it doesn't matter for a turn. But yeah, so there are ways to get things outside of the pack. In this case, pilling you could give you basically anything, but yeah, while I'm okay with people doing that, if you get something that isn't a bird, please do not keep it. But yeah, I think we got most of the interesting ones in the pack already, outside of a bunch of like strawberry stuff. And never punished, cool. Leveling you. Seagull and parrots. Well, parrot works in like any build, so yeah. So whether I can sell the kiwi yet. I could like sell the kiwi, buy parrot, and double shrimp stalk or something. I'm not against it, like, that'll still give me a decent trade. Alright, so let's make you crazy. Probably want to parrot copy the stalk. Like, is this summoning a random tier 2 better than a couple of 2 damage snipes? Honestly, don't know. Maybe I do it this way. But yeah, I definitely want to make sure the stilt doesn't die too late. He is 99% bird. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it was more closely related to fish, but it does have wings. No. No, they have a scary thing. Never mind. Okay. God, I hate... I hate snipers. Big? Okay, it's getting kind of annoying trying to swap things out now. Like, I feel like the Hoopoe Bird is one of the easier things to sell right now. But I also don't have to swap in tier 4 stuff, so I could buy this and wait until I find another level, and then I can maybe like sell whatever I leveled up for something better. Also pineapple you maybe. I don't know, I don't really care about the equipment or anything. But yeah. Maybe when we get to tier 4 it's worth having the Parrot copy the Stalk then. Like random tier 4s, who knows. Tier 3s, sorry. Yeah, Hawk's kind of scary. Quite lots of owls around as well. Yay. Alright. Things are going well. Also, I have 2 level 2s, maybe. Penguin. Eagle and Vulture. 2 friends faint, deal 4 damage to 1 random enemy. So I think the thing I'm mostly committed to right now is the Stalk. So Vulture could be pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do Penguin, because buffing these 2, I think that's a pretty bad long-term decision. But I don't know, because I also want to try the Parrot, Woodpecker, Albatross build, because I don't think I've done that properly before. I don't know what else would fit onto it, but I don't think it would go with Vulture if I did. So yeah, it's that or I try just having this on my team. I think it's Vulture, though. Okay, I'm going to steal those stilts. Like, this is just too good. I might try and find, like, summoning equipment for some of these things, though. Yeah, okay. So, I'm Parrot copying the Stalk, summon a random tier 3, because now we have a Vulture. Having the extra summon will make a difference in the fight, hopefully. What was that? What was that scary fight? I don't know what to do. I leveled you up, but we don't get more instances of damage for it. So I kind of just want to find, like, Parrot level and the Stalk here. I can take a Hawk. It's very strong, but... yeah, I don't want to. Big. Okay, so if I do this now, we might be able to find another Vulture, which would kind of cement me into Vulture summon spam type stuff. If we find a Woodpecker, then yeah, maybe the Albatross thing. But I think I just wait for tier 6, because you'd be crazy to get early. Again, if we find the Albatross, then maybe we go for Woodpecker. I'm rolling so many cockatoos, but I don't know. Oh, they're fine. Look, they're everywhere. Do that for this turn as well. I think Stalk's staying, like, forever, so I think I might try and get level 3 on that. This is very big. How many more are we doing? This is the final one today, I think. Unless I die the next 5 turns in a row. Thomas, hello. Welcome. And yeah, I am glad I picked up the Vulture. Like, it's doing a lot of work right now. Okay, well, we have Woodpecker Albatross, so I think we give it a go. So we're definitely getting rid of you. I'm not sure what else to get rid of, because... yeah. Like, you can't go, you can't go. We're gonna have these down, so it has to be one of these. And we're probably not gonna get a lot of summons in, so maybe I do just sell Vulture again. And we can sell you later when we get, like, more direction. I do want this to trigger early, so I think I'm fine buying that and then cycling Cockatoo. The other guy there is also a scaler, but this is fine. Okay, hold on. I will reposition. And I'm leaving this because I have so many other things to look for XP for now. Yeah, start a battle, deal 2 damage to the nearest 2 pets ahead, trigger 2 times. Copy that ability. Adjacent tier 4 or lower friends deal 3 ability damage extra. So if you die early, that's also going to have synergy. But ideally, we managed to level the Parrot a crazy amount and this, and then we can just get like a ton of starter battle snipes out. But yeah, until we get all that XP, we're not actually going to be doing crazy well. This is nice. Yeah, I like that. I do it for my front line as well, but I really just want XP. I need to level the Parrot. Like, this is by far the most important thing, because leveling that means we get some, you know, more instances of damage. Trigger 2 times, 4, 6. And each of those doing the extra damage is going to be crazy at this stage. But I don't know. It's going to fall off at some point. Like, there are a lot of ways to scale as well. I think it's worth trying, though. It's a fun combo. Went down turn 5 or 6. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I've also died turn 6 before in these lobbies. Does Pineapple and Woodpecker go as hard as I think it does? It used to. I don't think it works on all of the triggers anymore. But yeah, it works on like 3 of the snipes, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, I think. Alright. Goodbye, Hoopo Bird. The Albatross, lovely. Ah! So I don't currently have a way to scale, but I could potentially let this tank like one of the hits, and then over time I could pill it and just make my team really big. Like that's not the worst thing I could do. The issue is if I do get it down this turn, I can't cycle Crow, so I'd have to wait longer on the Albatross level. I think I have to. If I don't get this, then I'm just not going to get larger. There is helmeted hornbill, actually. Yeah, never mind. Let's look for that. That might be fine. Okay, so now you're sniping literally twice as much. So, already quite a bit better, as you can see. Ah. Oh. Hold on. Easter egg. I think having summoning equipment for you is going to be helpful. Stake could be fine as well, but you know, if I go against a similar team, then there's not really any reason to try and hit something harder. So yeah, we'll get that down, just level it. I'm just gonna hold on to my Crow for now. Eagle and Team Spirit, nah. You find the Hornbill, really. And you're not going anywhere. Let's just Pineapple you as well, then. Like, we've got most of the builds. I still want to find more XP for these, but yeah, I feel like we've stabilized a little bit, so sure. Start battle, deal 2 damage to the nearest 2 pets ahead, trigger 2 times, and yeah, 3 of those snipes do 2 extra damage. And turn, copy the ability at level 2, so yeah, triggering 4 times. Adjacent tier 4 or lower friends deal 6 extra ability damage. So again, this is why we have to have a Parrot in between, because it wouldn't work directly with the Woodpecker. But it's kind of cool. It is fun to just insta-wipe out a team, but when they have summons coming back in afterwards, I don't have a lot of ways to deal with it. Also, can I find that Hornbill, please? We can level you, and I am going to do it. Ugh, no. No, I'm just gonna roll. Big levels, some stats, but we're in a penguin. That's the same just for the turn. And if I keep it longer, then we get like more value, but yeah, I don't think I'd get enough out of that. Because I get 6 total stats out of the Hornbill per level. So I think I do have to just wait until I find one of those. I'm pretty happy with equipment as well. We can change yours, but I feel like that's the least important thing right now. Yeah, I think I've seen one hornbill, and that was when I found my initial albatross from the combo. So a shame we haven't had another opportunity for that yet. Yeah, okay, I need summons or something. I need Yggdrasil. I don't even know what to do up here. Do this, I guess. Absolutely try and level you. Come on. Okay. Can you get strawberry in this pack? You can pill... Where is it? You can pill hummingbirds. Like, that's the only permanent way. Well, you know, and then you can use, like, other things to swap them around, but... Oh, right, yeah, I had Shubel in here. Okay, yeah, no, I should add, perma strawberry in then. Hold on, I'll make a note for the future. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm wiping out teams right at the start, but my summon game is very weak. Well, it's not even my summon game. Like, they just summon, like, a 10-10, and that's enough to clear up most of my team afterwards. Oh. Okay. Spooky. Yeah, I mean, it might just be over. I think it's a bit late at this stage anyway. Try and save money. Alright. I don't think the extra summon was changing too much there, but... Yeah. I think my goal now, like, I don't think I can win. It's taken way too long to try and find any kind of scaling, so... Yeah, my goal now is to try and get at least one of these to level 3, but ideally both before I die. I just want to max out my snipes. See how big of a, like, scaling team I can take out in the initial volley. Man, look at this. There's like a 40-40 Harpy Eagle maxed out. Giant Duckling? Oh. No, they have a billion trumpets too. Okay, another thing I should have noticed is that this is not doing a lot of work for me. I'm leveling you. But yeah, the things coming out of the stalk, I forgot they're just, you know, 4/4 now at level 2. So not only is it just a random thing from a random pack, so there's a good chance that it's just completely pointless, but it's just being nothing a lot. Oh, please. Please, no! Dude, I'd sell my stalk just to get it all done next turn. Just run this as a level 3 trio. Just give me the turn. Please. Please. Another lobby after this? Nah, we're coming up to the time I normally end at. When I'm dead, we're done. Yeah. I'm glad I gave this a go. Things definitely would have been different if I bought the scaling guy instead, I think. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Okay. Well, still, we managed to try the combo for once, so that was cool. And yeah, can't knock being like top 8, top 7 maybe. So yeah. GG's, good luck everybody. Who's the best streamer? Why is it Keenoe? It is definitely not me. But thank you. When's the next stream? Next one's gonna be on Wednesday. It's the like midday slots, at least for me, 2 p.m. BST. But yeah, that is it for today. So thanks for coming, everybody. Build Stalk and got Werewolf. Is that possible if it's not in the pack? Yeah, they changed Stalk, which people keep telling me and I keep forgetting. But yeah, summon any level 1 pet from the previous shop tier as a 2/2. So it is from any pack. Like, I know I summoned a moose just then? Or the turn before the last one? So yeah, it's a lot more random than it used to be. So probably less abusable in, like, customs arena and stuff. Yeah. GG's, everybody. Hope you all have a good week. And yeah, I'm out. Alright. See you next time. Bye.